Cocoa, Ghana's golden bean, is more than just a crop. It's the heartbeat of rural life and a pillar of the nation's economy, supporting millions of livelihoods and driving export earnings. But today, that lifeline is under threat. Climate change is rewriting the story of cocoa farming. Rising temperatures, prolonged droughts, unpredictable rainfall, and pest invasions are taking a heavy toll on farmers' fields and their hopes. The impact is already visible. In the 2023-2024 season, Ghana's cocoa output plunged to 530,872 metric tons, the lowest in 15 years. Here in the Suhum municipality in Ghana's eastern region, smallholder farmers are feeling the pressure firsthand. Their once thriving cocoa trees are struggling to survive the changing climate, and so are their dreams.
Now I cannot even predict the weather, because where I will be expecting rainfall for my crop, you see a prolonged drought, and it will, affect my yield. It is declining the yield that I am getting. In 2021 I had somewhere about 16 bags of cocoa, but as I speak to you now, I'm somewhere 9 bags, 8 bags.
Despite these challenges, many cocoa farmers refuse to give up. Across Ghana's cocoa growing regions, hope still grows in the fields. Farmers are fighting back, not with despair, but with innovation. They are planting shade trees through agroforestry, using organic manure to restore soil health, introducing small-scale irrigation systems, and diversifying their crops for food and additional income. These adaptation strategies are helping them build resilience, protect their farms, and secure a future for the next generation of cocoa farmers, ensuring that Ghana's proud cocoa legacy lives on. 28-year-old Felix owns 2 acres of cocoa farm at Abenabo. Felix explains how he and others have embraced agroforestry to sustain their farms.
Okay, so the decision to intercrop trees with our crop, that is the cocoa, comes from the trainings we have been receiving on how to adapt to climate change. So we have been trained that when we plant trees in our cocoa, these trees will create a shade on the cocoa, so that it will prevent them from the direct sunshine, so that they will not die off, and also it will create a conducive ecosystem for the crop to thrive.
A community extension agent with COCOBOD, Muhammad Al-Hassan, explains the importance of intercropping trees with cocoa to protect soil, retain moisture, and boost yields. However, he cautions that not all economic trees are suitable, stressing the need to select species that complement cocoa growth rather than compete for sunlight and nutrients.
Farmers in Ghana started planting trees, but what we have come to realize that some of the trees are not economical. Are not good for cocoa. Such that some are host plants for pests and other insects. So the kind of trees we recommend to farmers are the Ofram, the Emery, the Odum, and the rest. These trees provide enough shade for the cocoa, and then it doesn't bear too much branches, just to also cover the cocoa trees.
During prolonged droughts and unpredictable rainfall, irrigation could be a lifeline for cocoa farmers, especially those near streams and river bodies. But for many, accessing basic irrigation tools like pumps and pipes remains a struggle. 47-year-old Thompson Yabua has struggled to install the needed infrastructure to keep his cocoa trees alive.
Your top machine all right, but sunny. It is the machine is here. Now yeah the man tune cinema. All right, but the coca cra. Now it's a cotton seal. Seal no do na machine capacity in sa. It na machine no asaban abra frame dim. The frame na ban is akwan hia na yenye ntia ma ya drums. Esisi cocoa ni baby. Na ya pompe through kubuma. Ya the cocoa dia na se. Ambo am pesa me bo na say. The bensu into some young machine horsepower no so kakra me jedi say anase light proper ha anase solar bisi me food prana me to me dia pumping na me jedi say put bit my.
As climate change intensifies, another simple but powerful way farmers use to protect their cocoa trees is spreading cocoa husk across their farms after removing the beans. This natural mulch enriches the soil, locks in moisture during drought, and builds organic matter, giving cocoa trees the strength to withstand harsh weather.
Plants. So after we break the pods, we have to spread it on the farm so that when it decays, it's also serve as a compost for the crops, because now the world is going organic way. So we saw it appropriate to spread the cocoa husk so that it will also provide some form of fertilizer to the crops.
When they finish breaking the cocoa, they shouldn't heap it at a point. They should spread it onto the farm, which serves as an organic fertilizer. This is a sense that it will decompose and then goes back into the soil and provide the cocoa trees with the nutrients it needs. Another point is that the same cocoa products can also be used as a biochar. When we say biochar, is to burn something. With the absence of the oxygen. So we burn it, and then we to train farmers to also adopt that one. After burning it, we use the biochar, incorporate it into the soil. That one will help in carbon take up for the cocoa tree to also bear enough fruits.
Cocoa farmers in Suhum, like many across Ghana, are doing their part, adapting and innovating to keep the cocoa legacy alive. But they cannot do it alone. As climate change tightens its grip, the time to act is now. Government, industry, researchers, and all Ghanaians must work together to support sustainable farming, invest in climate-smart solutions, and protect the future of Ghana's golden bean. The resilience of farmers is clear. What they need is a nation that stands with them.